Okay, hi guys, it's tbonepearson here. I'm working still on an episode of Super Kids. It's taken me a while. There's lots of visual effects shots, so I thought I'd fill you guys in on what I'm up to. So we're going to continue the adventure of Brat Boy stealing the ring. Here, maybe let's turn the sound off. We're going to go down here and turn off the... Maybe I'll just minimize the... No, I guess we'll just solo something here. Solo a layer where there's no audio. So as you can see, we have... Now I wonder if it will record if I go full screen. I hit the little tilde button. If I hit that again, it goes back to the small screen. But if you ever want to edit and look at it bigger, hit the tilde button. It's under the escape button on a Windows keyboard, probably on a Mac as well. All right, so let's watch Brat Boy flying away from the girls. And he has his rocket jetpack and they can't catch up. And then she shoots the backpack. Now that's a rough shot there. So I have a rule where I won't spend more than 10 minutes on a rough. So this is a rough of them flying. Just in case I decide to delete the clip from the final episode. I don't want to spend half an hour to an hour on a shot that I'm going to cut eventually. So I make sure that it flows well and it's worth the time to invest in it. So the rule is usually 10 minutes tops. So that one's fine, that one's fine. I think I stole that from episode 2 and just put it back in to save time. And that I have to work on. This is just a rough. So, and then this is rough too, because that thing doesn't move, so I'm gonna have to attach it to his back so that it looks more real and cut that out with a mask in After Effects. And that of course looks fake as well. I'll put some time into that. And he's gonna fall into a mountain. So this almost looks like a Monty Python shot. Someone mentioned that before. Let's skip later to, now here's stuff shot in the living room, and so I obviously have to delete the green screen. We have the kids eating candy, and I've got to delete that's the ring getting hot again. So this is a bit of a spoiler, but I have lots of work here, lots of green screen work, and yeah, I should have warned you guys. There's a lot of... This could spoil the episode for you, but this is what I'm working on right now. Oh, there's episode 2 at the beginning there. Let's hit the tilde screen. And let's see how long this episode's going to be. Oh, here it is here. So it's going to be 2 minutes and 58 seconds. So I probably want that to be 3 minutes, but I haven't added the titles yet, the credits. So let's maybe copy these. To be continued. Let's grab that as well. So where's that title right here? So I'm going to click this eyeball tool, turn that off. Okay, there's the credits there. But where's that to be continued? So I'll steal stuff from like old episodes. Last shot to be... Maybe this is it here. Okay, so it looks like I did the to be continued in After Effects. So let's just steal these titles for now. So I'm just going to get those, go up to Edit, and Copy. Or you can go Control-C. And the reason why I want it 3 minutes is because on Facebook, if you're going to make money, it has to be over 3 minutes. 3 minutes or over. So that's just their policy. YouTube doesn't care too much, but the longer the better. So let's just add it here. I'm going to go Control-V. And that'll get us up to... All right, let's just extend this. And it gets us to 3 minutes and 7 seconds. So I should be good for... Yeah, so I should be good there. So there's where I'm at. I still have lots of green screen shots in the middle, lots of effects. The action sequence at the first is pretty much, I don't know, 80%. I'm not going to get too crazy. But there's tons of green screen shots in the middle. It shouldn't be that bad because they're just sort of standing inside the lair of the Super Kids. And yeah, most of the action takes place at the beginning. We have another Sugar Rush dance party thing. I used, just to find out if it works or not, editing-wise, I used Premiere Pro's green screen deletion keying software. It's called Ultra. So if you go over to Effects and then type in Ultra, Ultra key will pop up. And when I'm in a pinch, I'll just you just grab that and drop it onto the clip. But it's not as precise as After Effects. So I think in the last episode, I think I just sort of cheated and used the Ultra key, but the best place to do it is in After Effects, where you can use their keying effect or whatever the heck they call it. But it's way better. Anyway, so I'll probably bring these shots into, we've got the candy coming down. I'll probably do that in After Effects. We'll see. We'll see. If it looks fine, I just find it's easier for doing masks. If you can see the light up here, I got to get rid of that. And After Effects is great for masks where Premiere Pro really isn't. Anywho, what else can I show you guys? I guess if you don't care about spoilers, we have the Goblin King here at the end. So I'm working on masking that. And if you've watched any of the videos before, you'll see me working on it. But there's still some mask work to be done. I just wrapped up, let's see, the Goblin King running away. I did 10 minutes on the shot, and then I went back in. Sometimes I get sick of editing, so I'll just hop to a special effects shot just to keep things fresh. But yeah, I just did that shot there, so it's getting close. Yeah, I may have to work on the end there. It looks almost like he stops running. And does his nose get cut off there? Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. So with the kids, just because obviously they're not, official actors. They're just my daughters and my nephews. So what I find I'm doing when I'm editing is I will zoom in on it. So this is the same take, but I'll zoom in on this, and then this is like the regular framing of it. So you can get sort of close-ups in 4K. I shoot it in 4K so I can do this. So if I deliver it in HD, I'll zoom in on this clip. Let's have a look. So go hit the clip, and yeah, I've zoomed in 126. Usually the rule of thumb is like 30%. So if you go 130, did that do anything? Let's see. Anyways, yeah, so you want to do 30% if you're going to zoom in, 30 or more if you're using the same clip, and people usually won't be able to tell, although I don't like the framing up here. So let's go a little bigger and then give me some room. Let's go 110 just to frame it a bit better. So that's the beauty of 4K, is you can zoom in and perfect your framing after the fact. You have lots of info. See, but then the 30% rule, that's, let's see, so that's at 110 for scaling. Let's click this, and oh, yeah, it fits, it works, as long as you're 30. Let's see, let's even go in a bit more. It's too close to the 30. Let's go 145. And Emmy has a line here, so let's sort of frame her up. Maybe off. How much room do we have here? Oh, quite a bit of room. There we go. So let's go 110 to 140. And then this shot I don't like the framing of. There's too much room up here. So let's also go 110. So you'll find little rules that you like. You get a good system. Let's see how that plays. So that's one. Now she finishes the line. She's sort of standing there. And this one she's moves forward, but you know what? They're just kids, and it's a kid show, and I think I don't like it being like, so I did the same thing. So let's look at the scaling. 100, so that's the original size, and I zoom into 132. So I didn't break it, I followed the 30% zoom in rule. So let's, in case you guys, anyone's wondering, let's go like 120. Let's break the 30% rule. So it's just not enough. So although this shot doesn't really matter because he's not really moving around a lot, but let's say he was moving his arms a bit because of that jump cut, because of the cut. It actually is a jump cut, but because of the cut, that 30% hides a lot of imperfections, like things aren't matching up. So if I go 132, now this one didn't really matter too much. Now I just found this was a too cutty from there to there, so I want to extend this shot just a bit, maybe just overlap them. I think they're called J and L cuts. So I'm going to split the layer up from the audio by right-clicking and going to unlink, and then just maybe overlap him listing. Hopefully he's just listing here. All right. Okay, so what else? Let's maybe just end it there. Hopefully someone finds this interesting. I'm just doing this because it's a very time-consuming process, and you know, you just got to keep at it. You got to keep nose to the grindstone till it's done. But it does feel like it's taken forever, but that's just how it goes when you're doing green screen work. It's not all on camera, and you have to create all the shots. But because these guys are all standing in one room and already have the backgrounds built, this should be pretty easy to get going as soon as I'm satisfied with the editing, because I don't want to do any compositing or visual effect shots if I'm going to cut them in the long run. So always make sure your editing is bang on first. Perfect that. I sometimes fall into the trap of wanting to work on the shots first, but I've been burned before doing that. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you learned anything or liked this show, or just, hey, comment below if you have anything to say. Please like the video, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Cheers, bye.